The man who cut off his ankle monitor before his first murder trial was set to start has been sentenced now to a lesser charge.
Tyrese Simmons was originally charged with killing 9-year-old Brandoniah Bennett in 2019. Testimony during last week's trial led to a mistrial, and now, as a part of a plea deal, Simmons was sentenced for manslaughter. Fox 4's Alex Boyer has more. Alex.
Hey, Steve, initially prosecutors were going after a murder conviction and seeking a life sentence for Tyrese Simmons' role in the shooting death of that 9-year-old girl. But as you mentioned, the judge declared a mistrial last week after 2 of the state's witnesses drastically changed their testimony. Today's plea deal ultimately means that Simmons could be out of jail within the next 2 years. Inside a Dallas County courtroom Monday, Tyrese Simmons pleaded guilty to manslaughter for the 2019 shooting death of Brandoniah Bennett. He also pleaded guilty to jumping bail when out on bond. The plea deal came after Judge Hector Garza declared a mistrial last Wednesday after 2 state witnesses changed their testimony. Dallas County District Attorney John Creuzot spoke briefly to reporters after the hearing.
And when that happens, it severely compromises our ability to prosecute a case.
During the trial, prosecutors tried to prove that Simmons fatally shot Bennett while feuding with another wannabe rapper. Simmons was accused of firing 5 bullets into the wrong East Dallas apartment and killing Bennett. But 2 key witnesses for the state changed their story on the stand.
The witness on the first trial said the gun was in the other guy's hand, and then in this trial said it was in my guy's hand.
There was no DNA evidence or weapon that linked Simmons to the crime. And defense attorney Josh Healy said a second witness, a 16-year-old girl, also changed her story too.
Who testified exactly opposite of what her video statement gave.
Under the plea agreement, the state threw out the murder charge. Simmons was sentenced to 5 years in prison for the manslaughter conviction and 2 years for cutting off his ankle monitor and fleeing to Oklahoma a week before his trial was initially set to start last May.
Sometimes we are not where we started on cases. We wind up at a different place.
The state clearly had some difficulty proving up the allegations here.
Russell Wilson is an attorney not involved in this case. He says a variety of factors played into both sides accepting a plea deal.
And when people are saying different things about the same thing, that inherently could create reasonable doubt. And I'm sure that the defense attorneys seized upon that. And so the state is probably taking the risk of, we want to try this again and the person not have any penalty at all, or way we try to reach an agreement where we get some amount of justice, although perhaps not what we believed we should have gotten.
So the judge ordered that both sentences run at the same time and also said that Simmons would be given credit for time served in jail, which again means that he could be eligible for parole within the next 2 years. No one from Bennett's family spoke with reporters after today's hearing. A second man, it's worth noting, Devontae Benton, was convicted of murder in this same case in a separate trial, and he was ultimately sentenced to 45 years in prison. Back to you.
All right, that's frustrating. Alex Boyer, thanks.